I was trying to transfer a picture into a cartoon figure and downloaded a few apps that can do so, which all has a long list of provisions to accept, which of course include how they're going to store and access my personal picture. Do you ever read these privacy policies before you accept all terms? The digitalization of society has brought about a new set of challenges when it comes to data protection and security. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal was one of the most heavily publicized data breaches, with around 87 million individuals' data being illicitly harvested without consent, and allegedly tilted the 2016 US presidential election based on people's personality profiles. What are people's reaction on data privacy after the scandal? Today, we will discuss an article investigating people's response in terms of privacy concerns. Today, we introduce the study investigating people's understanding of online privacy and their strategies for handling it in the aftermath of a scandal by Hinds, Williams, and Joinson 2020. First, if you're curious about how Facebook can analyze your personality and behavior and how powerful it is, check out this video. In reality, data privacy is very confusing for most users, and consumers don't know much about how it's used. There's a privacy paradox. On one hand, we're mostly annoyed when our data is leaked. Someone keeps calling us about our car warranty being expired or that we're planning to refinance the house. This is called privacy fatigue. On the other hand, research shows that we do perform a privacy calculus of the benefits and risk of the privacy trade-off. So when we believe the benefits exceed the cost, we are more likely to disclose information. But what if we don't have a clear understanding of the usage of the data? How does the algorithm work? Therefore, the main purpose of this study is to explore people's perspective in this complex matter. Method. To explore people's perspective, the study used semi-structured interviews and inductive thematic analysis. Specifically, researchers recruited 30 Facebook users who log in at least daily, right after the scandal. However, to avoid priming the participants, the scandal was never mentioned during the interviews. Researchers independently coded the interview transcript afterward and further refined core themes. Results. Without priming the scandal, there were 11 participants who mentioned Cambridge Analytica during the interview, and 23 participants were aware of the scandal in the subsequent questions after the interview. The results were organized in three major categories. First, contradictory concerns and beliefs. Second, on the coping strategies. And third, staying or leaving Facebook. Specifically, on contradictory concerns and beliefs, participants feel safe overall but still indicate it's a creepy situation. Some further express a sense of no control and helplessness, indicating that they feel there's nothing they can do. In terms of coping strategies, participants frequently mentioned being aware of their appearance on Facebook. In other words, to manage their friends' perception by managing their own online profile, which provides their sense of control and security and reassurance in their privacy settings. Participants also indicated that they probably should check their privacy settings, but are reluctant to take actions now. Last, to stay or leave Facebook. Participants expressed that they had enough. They more or less form anger or feeling of being fed up with Facebook, but they can't leave. Overall, the interview results show a lack of knowledge of how digital footprint can be used psychologically and awareness of data privacy protection, and they believe they're immune to targeted advertising and persuasive communications. More studies need to be conducted with a more representative sample and add actual behavior measures. We should also keep studying how to improve the awareness of data privacy and how to motivate people to be more engaged with privacy management. What are your thoughts on your data privacy? Thanks for watching.